this morning. I just wanted to have a quick talkie with you. How many of y'all's had enough of huff? Raise your hand. Deuces. Come on, guys. You know it's not right what he's doing. Where did this 2-day rule come from? It's the best time to get a hold of spirits. It's sickening and it just hurts my heart. I've just, in the past 4 years, lost a lot of family. A lot of family. And I know I wouldn't want anybody trying to get a hold of any of my family members straight away. That's for sure. No, sir. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Steve, I always respected you until you started coming off like a used car salesman. You know, I came up with you, Steve. Look how many subscribers I have compared to you. I came up at the same exact time as you, Steve. That's blowing smoke in your face, Huff. Vape. You know, folks, Steve's got it to where he thinks you have to have all this money and equipment to speak to spirits, and I want everybody to know that's not the case. You don't have to have the portal. You don't have to have the new portal. You never had to have the portal. With all that reverb on there, can you really hear them clear? I've said it from the beginning in my earlier videos that if you'll develop an ear for it, you'll be able to hear them in whatever device you're listening through. There's plenty of free apps out there, thanks to the people that are making free apps that are darn good, and there's plenty of inexpensive paid apps that work really well. You don't need the portal, people. You don't need it. Someone told me the new price was $1,200 for the new portal. Well, $1,200 is what I just sold my 1998 Honda Civic for. Granted, I paid $4,000 for it used at the dealership, but I did buy it at a dealership, and I did buy it with everything, inspected. It had a couple scratches on it, but it had low miles. I only drove it approximately a handful of times. I bet I drove it for over the course of a year, and I only drove it twice a month to go to 2 doctors. That's how much I drove the car. So I paid $4,000 for it, and I'm only getting $1,200 back. And I guarantee you that $1,200 isn't going on his new porthole. When Robin Williams died, You try to get a hold of him. Got, Prince is gone. You know, did you ever stop and think why maybe it's just celebrities he tries to get a hold of? Folks, it's none of our business. And just think about this. Use your brain for 1 minute. Okay, guys? If you pass away and you're a spirit, during that time, I would imagine you're going to be around family and friends and people that love you and care about you, and that's where you're going to be. You're not going to be trying to reach out through a ghost box. That's where I would be. It's wrong, guys. It's wrong and it's bullshit. Uh, I've had a hard life, guys. You guys don't even know. My friend Kevin has an idea. Kevin Himes, by the way, he's one of my friends. And he has an idea of what I've been through. A little bit, about that much. And that has nothing to do with Huff. But it goes to show you what money will do for you in this field as far as subscribers. I've had to get my equipment piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. I've bartered for a lot of my equipment on Craigslist. I used to be Huff's main subscriber. He used to always comment back to me. That is till the big SCD-1 came out, and I got the SCD-1, and, I don't think Anthony Sanchez is that bad of a guy. I really don't. I think Anthony Sanchez is partnered up with the wrong cat. I think if Anthony was partnered up with the right person, it would help the paranormal substantially. If you guys will think about it, when the portal came out, it really started a big fucking fuss in the paranormal field, Just started up in a whirlwind. It's just ridiculous. You don't have to have that equipment, guys. I've got 2 bags here. I'm at my maximum capacity, pretty much full of equipment now. I mean, there's still a few items left I could get. Sure, I need a REM pod or 2. I could use a millimeter. But those are just wants, not needs. It's all just wants. I'm poor. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm on disability, and at the moment, my wife's even providing for me because they've cut my checks off for a while because of overpayment, which didn't happen. I just don't want these young people to think that they have to spend all this money. Young people, listen to me. You don't. You don't. Find you an old radio at a garage sale. If you've got an old radio, you can reach spirits turning the dial back and forth. There's just so much stuff that'll work. Have you had enough of huff? I have. I'm not gonna scream and cuss and hoop and holler yet. Not yet. But it's coming. I think he's a fraud myself. And I don't think he's done anything positive for the paranormal community, period, but break us all up. And it's sad. Oh, I'll admit it. I was one of those introducing the best piece of frickin' technology coming out. The SCD-1. Communication, the best ever. I couldn't wait. I was going to buy a freaking Windows pad for it. Talk about a car salesman. And I should have known because I sold shoes in high school. My sophomore and junior year, I wore a suit to school. And I looked like a teacher. It was ridiculous. I'd walk my ass from school to work, and then work, and walk my ass home from work, and repeat the next day. I sold shoes for a company called Kenny's. They're out of business now. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta get me something to drink. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm surprised I didn't make me a spritzer this morning at 7:33. So, that's my rant on huff. I just want everybody coming up in the field to know, the young upcoming people, you don't have to have that stuff, guys. Get you a mag light. Oil it. Take the head off. Lightly oil the threads on the outside. Lightly oil the threads on the inside. Then wipe it down with a paper towel. Close it and shut it, and close it and shut it till it's real easy. Put it on the threshold of where it will open and shut, right there. Set it down and ask the spirits to turn it off and on. See what happens. I did it in front of my kids, and I think it scared me worse than my kids the first time the light came on. A flashlight. Anyways, like I said, this was going to be a quickie. I want to send a shout out to Kevin Himes for his amazing video and the way he put it. It's a little early for me right now, but I thought if I didn't do it now, I wouldn't do it at all. You know? He's changed his story so many times. You know? I have a girl that's a friend of mine that's a psychic that makes jewelry. She drove from 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. She makes jewelry. I bought $31 worth of jewelry from her yesterday for a 2.5 hour drive. I bought this ring she made me. It's a certain kind of crystal. Um, it's real silver wire. It's really cool. But it's supposed to protect against evil spirits. She made me the studs out of the same material. I think they're awesome. And she made me this pendulum out of amethyst. You know, to help protect from evil spirits. Amethyst is really known for that. And you can get the good spirits to move the pendulum for you. She hand makes this stuff. That's real silver wire around it. That's the little silver chain's real silver. It's nothing extravagant, but 2.5 hours she drove for that stuff. You know, $10 for that ring, homemade. I think it's cool as shit. I like stuff like that, homemade stuff. I'm proud of it. So, thanks, guys. Get your equipment a little bit at a time. You know, that's what I did. Barter. Barter. Barter for it. Find stuff that you have that you don't need anymore. If you've got a bunch of old watches, you've got a bunch of old jewelry, you've got a bunch of old knives, whatever you've got a bunch of old of that you want to get rid of, hit up Craigslist. Go to electronics, type in digital voice recorder, see what comes up. Call them. All they can say is no, I'm not interested. I ended up getting 3 or 4 in 1 week just for some old rusty pocket knives and just crap I had around the house. Nice ones. Nice ones. Really nice ones. I got EVPs on all of them as soon as I tried them. They're not brand new, but I tell you what, they didn't have a scratch on them. Not a scratch on the face. They work great. They came with all the cords. Well, one of them didn't, but I have cords for it, for the computer. You know, just bartering. You know, barter. Do what you have to do to get your equipment. We do what we have to do when it's our passion. So, that's a little advice from me if you don't have money and you have things that you want to get rid of, barter it. I'm up to 6 or 7 digital recorders now. I'm only after 2 more. I want the one that Nick Groff's using, the Panasonic, and I will get it. I'll get it when I can get it. I've got car payments coming to me now, so I'll probably have it next month. I've seen them now used in good condition. They're just like the new ones. $100 and something versus $92. Same guarantee. They both look the same. I've bought one used recorder already, and it's one of my favorite as well for live playback and stuff. Barter, guys. Barter for what you need. You know, I got a night I can't afford a night vision, over the shoulder night vision camcorder. But I tell you what I do got coming. It's about this big, the screen. You know, you got to use your head, and you got to use what I'm trying to say. I have a lot of brain farts in the morning. Use what'll work, you know, for you. I've got it's a driver cam, but it's actually got a night infrared mode on it. I bartered for it. A few old pocket knives that well, they're not real old, but they're rare. I'll say that, but I don't need them. I've got a bunch of rare knives. So I've got it's about the size of a Samsung screen, which is big enough for me for right now. I'm crippled anyways. Where am I really going to go but down to the park? And that's why I'm getting it, just for the park. And I already have my other camcorders that I put my little touch on to make them bright enough. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This was just a little quick talk. Uh, have you had enough of Steve Huff? Let that catch on and think about it. Really think about it. Really think about what he's contributed to the field. You know, I don't know, guys. I think he's a used car salesman. I think that he's got money in his family, and I think that he uses that to his advantage. I've heard he's ripped off plenty of. I've heard. I don't know for sure. I can't say, but I've heard that the SCD-1 is ripped off from another app. I don't care. You can comment all you want. I don't care if you're a big Steve Huff butt fucking lover. I don't care. Comment all you want. I'm talking to the people that are serious about spirit communication, and to the people that are up and coming into this battle zone that it's becoming because of Steve Huff. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So, to my subscribers, God bless y'all. You know I love y'all. And I hope you don't unsubscribe if you're Steve Huff people. But if you do what you gotta do. I don't have that many subscribers anyways. I really don't. I should have as many as Steve Huff or more. And it's not even about that. I don't care. I mean, sure, it would be nice. But I don't get paid for mine. I don't get paid for doing it. He does. I do it for the passion of doing it and trying to get answers. And I'm trying to get deeper answers. And I have always tried to get deeper answers. Yes, we all resort to, what am I holding? We always resort to redundant questions. Sometimes you have to, just to kick the session off. Sure, we've all done it. Let's go deeper down the wormhole, guys. I think Kevin's onto something with Mark Macy. Um, Go to Kevin's Experiences channel, Kevin's UFO Experiences. Check on what he's doing with Mark Macy. Uh, it's really amazing stuff. It's stuff that will really make you think about it in a whole nother light. With my PTSD, I can't get in that state of to be able to relax enough to get to the higher up spirits or whatever. To me, this may even upset Kevin, but we're friends. To me, all spirits are important. To me, if there's a high, a medium, a low level, I don't give a shit. They're all spirits and they're all important to me. I'll say that right now. But he has stumbled upon something that will make you think. I want you guys to at least check it out and decide for yourself. I like all the spirits that are nice and are nice to me and respect me and treat me nice. They're all important to me because before Kevin sad enough to say, being crippled and disabled and not being able to get out of the house, who else am I going to talk to all day but spirits? That's why I get so much K2 hits all the time on my channel. That's why every video I do, I get K2 hits. No matter where I'm at, I'm like a magnet because they're my friends. And I started calling them my spirit friends before anybody. Everybody else was, okay, spirits, okay, let's talk, spirits. Now all of a sudden everybody's calling them spirit friends. Hey, I'm just saying, go back and check my videos. I've always called them my spirit friends. Way before anybody else started calling them spirit friends. Because that's what they've been to me. And that's another reason I'm so pissed off at Steve Huff. He's taking advantage of my friends. And your friends. That's why he got attacked. I don't believe it was a demonic attack at all. I just think they got fed up with his bullshit. To be honest with you, I think they gave him a dose of his own medicine. So, alright guys. I've been rambling on for a while. God bless you. Peace. I'll talk to you next time. You guys have a great day.